Competence is not rare. What's rare is competence that survives contact with systems. Most people who get sidelined at work are not lazy, careless, or politically naive. They are capable, often more capable than average. That is what makes the mistake dangerous. The mistake is simple. They solve problems that are not theirs to solve. Not once, not accidentally, as a pattern. Competent people see gaps early. They notice inefficiencies, weak decisions, unclear ownership, problems no one seems willing to claim. And because they care about quality and outcomes, they step in. They fix things quietly. They smooth friction. They carry load. From their perspective, this is professionalism. From the system's perspective, it is something else entirely. Organizations do not reward raw competence. They reward contained competence. Contained competence operates inside a role, inside an ownership boundary, inside a narrative that protects someone above. When you solve problems outside your role, you do three things at once. You expose gaps someone else owns. You take responsibility without authority. You signal that you can absorb cost without pushing back. None of these increase your protection. Here is the part most people miss. The system does not say, "This person is impressive." It says, "This person is usable." Usability is not status. It is load-bearing. Load-bearing people are not promoted early. They are relied upon. This is how competent people disappear. Not fired, not confronted, just slowly removed from decisions. They are busy. They are helpful. They are trusted with execution. They are not trusted with direction. There is another layer to this mistake. When you solve problems others avoid, you disrupt informal hierarchies. Someone above you may look exposed. Someone beside you may feel bypassed. Someone below you may become dependent. None of this is announced, but systems remember who creates friction without permission. Competent people often believe results speak for themselves. They do not. Results speak through ownership. If you do not own the problem officially, the result does not belong to you. It belongs to the system, or to whoever the system needs it to belong to. What this looks like over time. At first, nothing seems wrong. Your workload increases. Your scope does not. You are invited into more execution, not into more judgment. 6 months later, you are indispensable. 12 months later, you are invisible. Your name becomes associated with reliability, responsiveness, getting things done, not with decision-making, strategy, authority. At that point, promotion becomes difficult. Not because you failed, because you became too useful where you are. This is the sidelining moment. You are still present, still respected, still working hard, but decisions happen elsewhere, and no one can quite explain when that started. The false fixes that make it worse. When competent people sense this shift, they usually respond the wrong way. They work harder. They explain more. They volunteer solutions earlier. They try to prove indispensability. All of this deepens the pattern. More effort increases load. More explanation increases exposure. More availability confirms placement. Indispensability does not protect you. It anchors you. Some people try to wait it out. They assume recognition will arrive later, that someone will notice eventually. Systems do not correct silently. They stabilize. If you have been placed as execution, time reinforces that placement. Others confront directly. They ask why they are being overlooked, why decisions are made elsewhere, why scope has not changed. This usually backfires. You are now questioning a structure you already reinforced. What to do instead? Avoiding this mistake does not mean underperforming. It means selectivity. Early on, your job is not to fix everything. Your job is to learn. Who owns what? Which problems are protected? Which gaps are political? Where competence is welcomed, and where it is threatening. You let some problems remain visible. Visibility creates pressure. Pressure reveals power. When asked to solve something outside your role, pause. Ask, who owns this? What should I deprioritize if I take this on? Is this within my expected scope? These questions do not make you difficult. They make your competence expensive. Expensive competence is respected. The goal is not to impress. The goal is to be placed correctly. Placement determines trajectory. Competent people who last are not the ones who do the most. They are the ones who understand what not to solve, when not to step in, and how systems assign value. That is the difference between contribution and containment. That is the mistake.